You want a great last car to pick up? Here's one. Here it is, folks. A very unbelievable 124 scale diecast that I picked up. And it is a Cup Series car, and it's for my favorite driver, currently in NASCAR, and his championship. Here it is, folks. Chase Elliott's 2020 Napa Chevy Camaro Champion Edition in the 124 scale, the clean version with the playoff promos. And I got this car because it is an absolute highlight of me and my NASCAR fan watching experience, I guess you could say. It's such an awesome diecast to pick up, of course, if you're a Chase Elliott fan. Either you got this or the race version, and this car is an absolute awesome car. And then the box itself, I'd love to give you guys a shot of that. The box. Challenge of filming with one hand. Here it is, folks, for the video. If I can get the camera to focus in on this thing. An absolutely detailed box on this car. Try to give you every angle of it. And then there's the little NASCAR hologram thing. The back of the box. I mean, this is incredible. I know Candyman Racing 18 picked up the Sheldon Creed Championship truck. And now I picked up this car. Nobody picked up the Cindric Championship car in the family of Speed yet. And here's the little hologram right there. It's a little tag to make sure we got the right one, which it is. My camera can't even focus on that. Probably can't. Get number 9 right there. 2020 NASCAR Cup Series champion. An incredible diecast that I picked up. And we're going to get this thing ready to be reviewed. Upon removing this thing from the package, you also have little cards in there, which I will pull those out for the video purposes. You've probably seen these before. Here it is, the card that came in this package, the NASCAR Cup Series Champion card, which I'll definitely be keeping this with this car, as you can see. And then there's the back of the card, if you want to pause it and read that. There it is. Very awesome that we got an extra card. I'll put that up here for now. And then you have the other little tags in there, which I'll be looking at those. Here's an exchange card, just in case. Always nice to have that. And I believe the last card in here is this. Another one of these Lionel Virtual Garage cards, which I have a ton of those Virtual Garage cards. Those are all the cards. They even got a little piece of dust in there as well, which is also kind of special, I guess you could say. I'm going to put that box up there and get this diecast, what everyone wants to see, looked at. So we're going to take a look at it. And the glass case comes off. And here is the diecast itself, folks. And for the first time I'm touching this thing, yeah, rule number 1, don't get fingerprints on a collectible diecast. For anyone else that's buying this thing. An absolutely incredible 124 scale diecast, and it's the only 124 that I have with the opening parts that has the small wing back there. So I'll be looking at this car in full detail when I get it off of its base. It is an absolutely incredible, awesome diecast, so we're definitely going to look at this for what it is. It is the championship car. I got the base and the screwdrivers. I'll definitely, absolutely be keeping that. So I put this up here somewhere. Here it is, the diecast itself, and I got everything. Everything's falling in this video here. So I get prepared to do this, and the wheels do turn on this thing, so that's pretty interesting. If I can get this camera here to stand up for me. If I turn this thing around, so I can get every possible angle of this car. Here it is. I think that's as good as we're going to get it. Here it is, the NASCAR, as you can see on the top, NASCAR Cup Series Champion, Chase Elliott, man. What an absolute incredible diecast here. Man, it's even on the new mold. All the correct colors and the correct decal placement for the most part. And my God, is it an absolutely incredible. Do have a little blue piece of confetti there, so I'm not sure what the hell that is, but it's definitely on there, piece of confetti. Man, is it an awesome diecast. The hood does open on this thing, but I'm not the best at opening these hoods, so I'm not even going to try. But man, is it an absolutely incredible diecast here, man. They got all the basics right on this car so far, man. It's just... And you got the 5 race winner stickers right there. Don't even try to ask me what those are, what race wins those are, because my memory certainly does not serve me well. Which is a shame, because I am a Chase Elliott fan, and should know that stuff, but I don't remember all of it. But I do have some of the race version diecast wheels. As you can see, they do turn on this thing, if you ever display this car. Put together with screws, of course, and there it is, the Chase Elliott's Championship diecast, and brand new out of the box, and pretty darn good quality on here. I don't see any, you know, you hardly ever find massive errors on these 124s, and this one is absolutely no exception. Get to the diecast review. Number 9, Hendrick Motorsports, and it is the new Camaro mold, as you can tell. All the new little divots in the grill, the new mold. As you can see, that is definitely a new mold right there. You could tell it's the new mold. The only 124 I have with this new mold on it, by the way. It's my only one that's like that in the 124. It's got Napa Auto Parts right there, just the Napa logo. Playoffs right there. They're changing this to yellow for this year. You got the 3M and Sunoco right where the canards are. Goodyear, NASCAR Cup Series champion. Round of 1, as he is the champion. Chase Elliott's, Exalta Freightliner Hooters, Maxwell Siemens, and then you got that piece of confetti on top of the Cincinnati logo. No big deal. Absolutely not. Hooters, Mountain Dew, Chase Elliott's name, the 5 race winner stickers, and Valvoline and its retro look, as that's what they were using for this season, most of it. Napa Auto Parts and Universe right there. Mountain Dew, that'd be a cool car to get in the 124s in the future. You got Valvoline, Chevy, Napa Auto Care, number 9 right there. ZL1 Camaro 1LE, like I said, it's the only Camaro that I have that's like this on this new mold. Napa Auto Parts, Chase Elliott's name right there, and the NASCAR Cup Series champion with the roof flaps. I'm gonna see if I can get that going for y'all, if they want to open. Very hard to open that. I'm not even gonna try. That's how unprofessional my 124 reviews are. But yeah, that hood does open. I guarantee you it does. And if I can get it open at the end of the video or before I stop the recording, that would be great. We're going to get into the paint scheme as well. We have reviewed this car a billion, 80 different times, but I am going to go over it again. It's got the blue base color, and this time instead of spraying the whole car white, they just made the white the secondary wrap coat. And they made the blue the primary paint, which makes it look a whole lot better, honestly, if you ask me. I always thought that the blue was looked kind of mediocre with the decal, so I'm glad they did a whole paint blue for this car. So the front of it is, all these cars kind of look like mask designs, of course. You got the black splitter down there, which is kind of hard to see when it is on the base. Like I said, this car... I can't really tell if this one has a splitter on it or not. I mean, it kind of looks like an old 2004, early 2000 stock car with those details. So it starts off white on the bottom, and then of course you got the yellow and blue striping, and it kind of kicks up that way, and then kind of shoots down again with the blue and the yellow outline right there. And it kicks over to the back, or the rear quarter rather, and nothing on the back bumper, it's just all blue. In terms of the paint scheme, and of course the white kind of wraps on top of the car. And this paint scheme, like I said in other videos, I've nicknamed this car the logo car because it kind of looks like the shape of the logo when you look at it like this. You got the other parts of it like right there. I mean, you see where I'm coming from? How the logo kind of looks like the wrap, or the wrap kind of looks like the logo ish. It's even like that on the back, honestly, kind of. And then, even though the white kind of continues all the way back. And the white on this car is somewhat sparkled. If I can get that camera to focus in on it, that would be wonderful if I could do that. I don't think I can. So, the only way you'll find out is if you buy this car in person. So, and you got the NASCAR Cup Series champion, of course, with the normal colors, the black and white logo with, with the stripe, the yellow, the red, and the blue, and of course, NASCAR champion, of course. You do see the little camera thing. Apparently those break off very easily, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that whenever I'm displaying this thing. And of course you got the silver spoiler back there, and this is the only 124 with opening parts that I have with that small spoiler. So that's a very good look at that. And it is accurate to what ran at Phoenix. Of course, not a race version, but it is a tribute car, which I really like. I really love this car because now I have the 124 and the 164 pair up with the NASCAR Cup logo on the top, which in my opinion doesn't look too terrible. It actually looks pretty nice when you're on display with it. And of course, you've got the we're gonna look at the details of the casting, of course, because this is a 124. I've never gotten with this mold ever until now. You've got the new taillights, of course, with the 3D looking. You can see a little divots in the taillights. Very 3D, very modern looking. And of course, you know, the front end with the new flat nose on it, and the little hexagon pattern grille on there. Pretty nice job wrapping the nose. I mean, Lionel does a very good job with the 124s, more than they are with the 164s. And of course, I believe that pipe does stick out over there. I'm going to take a look at that in a second as I'll move this thing over. That pipe does stick out from underneath the chassis, so kind of. Actually, it's actually kind of a separate piece, but it does line up pretty okay with the pipes down here. And of course, down here you do have all the mechanical bits. I don't know. I don't think this car has a hang arm. I'm not sure if the 124s have the hang arm details. You do have the turning mechanism right there with the screws, the black exhaust pipe. Really love to see X pipes come back for most of the teams. That would be absolutely wonderful of them to do. You have the silver transmission right there, pieces of the engine. The front mount intercooler is somewhere in here. And of course you have the where the splitter kind of goes. That little silver piece right there. Man, is it incredible. And of course, got black wheels with the yellow lug nuts, just an all black tire, just like the Mountain Dew car that I saw over there when I was picking this up. And the DIN number, gosh, I wish I understood this stuff a little more. It says CU20X9-23NACL. Let me see, 23NACL CHAX-03113. If anyone knows what that is, please tell me what that is in the comments. You do have the deck lid, which is shut for this because I don't think this is a Elite or anything. This is a normal car, so that won't open. But you do have the little hinges, as if they were there. Got the back piping, not the piping of the windows, the little silver things. Oh, there you go. There, I got one to open. That's what the hood would kind of look like if it does open. And this one I can't really get open, so I'm not even going to bother trying to get that open. But there it is, folks. Pretty interesting design. I really like this car because it is the championship promo, and I kind of like these cars. It's the first championship car I got with the logo on the top. So yeah, it's a pretty interesting car. It's definitely going to stand out in the collection. Of course, how did I not mention this? The unbelievably detailed, or the unbelievably amazing looking highlighter yellow numbers, which kind of doesn't show up well on camera, or does it? Very much better quality than the 164 that I reviewed of this, which is no longer on YouTube, unfortunately. But with the black outline, and then, you know, the black outline in the middle, very detailed number 9 right there. He has a little black, it's kind of black inside of number 9 there, which is pretty interesting. They didn't just leave it white, so props to Hendrick Motorsports for uniquely designing this car. I certainly couldn't make a custom 124 scale car, so yeah, very, very good car. I want to see if I can look inside of the car right there. I do see the speedometers in there. I don't know how accurate that is, but because I haven't really, you know, compared the real life thing to the diecast when it comes to the interior. So the shifter looks black, the steering wheel is black. Damn, I can't really get a good look at this thing. Got the little red pipe, whatever that is in there. Gosh, if someone can tell me what that is. Oh, there it is, the little fire extinguisher thing. I believe that's what that is. Man, there's a lot of detail Lionel does. Got the other bars in there, the wires and the plugs. Got the little air holes right there. You can see the rest of the piping and the tubing back there. Very, very nice. The little Cheerios, as I like to call those. I like to call those things Cheerios because I don't really know what the hell that is. And that is the diecast. One thing I do like about the 124s, and you'll also see with the Mustangs and the Camrys, you have a little black outline to the rear quarter windows to make it look more like a factory car. Because if you look at a factory car, you do have a little outline to the windows and details and stuff. So very, very good looking. Yeah, wow, they even colored the Chevy logos for the 124s. They used to do that with the 164s, and they stopped doing it. Yeah, those 5 race winner stickers, 3 of them are in the playoffs, so 2 regular season wins and 3 playoff victories. The Kelly Blue Book, how did I not notice that before? I have no idea. But there it is, folks. That is it for this car. Of course, black roof sails as well. Thankfully, there's nothing missing on this car, so thank God, because these cars are really expensive. That's it for the diecast review. I'm going to pose the wheels for you guys to see that detail on there. I'm going to move this camera down as I'm recording this video. There it is, folks. That is the Chase Elliott Championship 124 scale diecast. Got the card for it as well, which I will show you guys again with the car as I would with a 164 scale diecast. There it is. Very, very, very awesome looking set here. Very, very good. Lionel gets definitely a passing grade with this car. That is unreal, the level of detail they got on these in 124s. There it is. You got the card right there, and that is it, folks. That has been the review. This is everything that you get. You got this, and of course that freaking garage card. Is there a date on here? I still don't see a date. Let me see. There's a date somewhere on here. I don't see a date. I don't know. Maybe I'll probably add it in the end of the video if I can do that. But yeah, I don't see a date. Maybe they it's in the front of the card, maybe? No, I don't see a date. That's the only thing. They don't have a date. But you know what? At least we got the diecast here. And it absolutely is an incredible diecast here, man. Unreal. If I could find a better place to display this thing, I certainly would. And I'm going to compare this to other 124s. Here are the other ones. So there it is, folks. I officially own 3 Chase Elliott 124s. Each of them were purchased within my family, of course. There it is. Simon Torres, or Candyman Racing 18 picked me up that. I have other cousins here that bought me this. And then, of course, the championship car, which I purchased with the money provided. So, very good looking car. Shout out to, I'm not sure if this video is going to be on YouTube or not. But I'm going to do this shout out anyways. Shout out to Cesar Torres, which is the father of NASCAR Torres 46, for helping me get the money for this car. And many others, I can imagine. But there it is, folks. I just wanted to give him credit for that. These are the 3 Chase Elliott 124s. All of which are Chevy Camaros, except one being the newer model, which is the 2020 over here. So yeah, there it is, folks. 3 of the Chase Elliott cars. Plus the 2 Brett Moffitt trucks. And a whole bunch of others. Wow, look at that. They all have the little fire thing, the fire extinguishers. All of them have the black seats. All of them have the screen and the dashboard. And I want to show you guys some back shots of these cars as well. That would be nice to show you guys that detail. Boom. These are all the backs of the cars. If anyone likes to get a view of the backs. You got the wings on these two, with this one being the lower downforce car. And we all know what the sides of these cars look like. But that's it, folks. This is the video of the car and the cars. So there it is, folks. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want to see more 124s, try to pick up some other ones as well, so I can do videos. But this one here is definitely going to be my most valuable 124 scale diecast in the collection, for being the championship winning car, which Mark Martin, of course, my favorite driver, was never able to get. That's what made this so great for me. But there it is, folks. That is the championship diecast, and we'll see you guys next time in another video. See y'all next time, and we'll see you in the next video. And make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting details on your diecast. And, you know, this is a joke, so no one take it seriously. This is a joke. But Kyle Larson.